Hello everyone, this is Sonali, having 10 years of experience in the IT. So, welcome all of you in this podcast. Today, in our podcast, we are having the special guest, Mr. Raghavendra. He is a senior solution architect and having 14 years of experience in the industry. So, today we will see how his journey started, what are the challenges he faced, and he will guide us. He will get many insights how fresher need to prepare, how the person who is experienced and stuck in the one position in the one company, how that person can transition their journey, how they can growth for their career. So all the things we are going to discuss, and you are going to get more insights from this podcast. So let's welcome our today's guest, Mr. Raghavendra. Welcome.
Yeah, thank you, Sonali, for your kind words. Thank you.
So we would love to know your journey, how you started and how you entered in the field and how you are growing, how you reached these heights.
Yeah, sure. So, uh, in this 13 plus of 14 years of experience, like I have worked in different companies. So, to begin with, like I started with a startup. It was a small company with a team, total count of around 20 team members.
Okay.
And I joined there as a middleware administrator. So, along with that, like because of the team size constraints, I was also involved in multiple other activities as well. Like I was doing QA work and like a part-time development work as well, along with maintaining the servers. And that's how my journey started into multiple things. And it was a
Okay.
good exposure also as actually. And from there, I moved to Dell International, where I joined as a middleware administrator, and I worked there for more than a year, I believe. And then I moved to Wells Fargo, where I would say, my actual career started in multiple directions. So I
Okay.
joined there as middleware administrator as well, and slowly, due to the organization reorg happened, and I moved into different space, and I was lucky. I would say I was lucky. I moved into DevOps space, and I got to work on the cloud or automations. Like I got to learn many things there. I worked on IBM Cloud, can be Azure. I got to work on Ansible, Terraform. So I got to work on many different tools, Kubernetes, created pipelines, and then down the line, like I became a team lead, and I was given a training on solution architecture, where I got to learn how to design. And so basically it was like I got initially they gave me opportunity to design for the existing applications which we were supporting, and that's how it started. And uh, I had to learn a lot because like that was a completely different space, and that's how I got into the solution architecture space. And I also work as a DevOps consultant.
Great. It's great. So now we will see how the person, suppose fresher students, those who are in the final year, how they are going to get for the getting job ready. Means what they think. When I complete my graduation, I'll prepare myself for the job. But instead of thinking that way, while in the last year also, how can they prepare for themselves? Or it is the best choice to prepare after graduation? What is your viewpoint according to this?
I would say any student in their bachelor's or master's, I think by master's they'll be more mature, but any students who are doing their bachelor's or engineering, I would say they have to start focusing now on many things, like especially getting their basics strong, because like nowadays what companies are expecting is like they're expecting the freshers to at least know the basics, like and before starting that, I would say they have to decide what they want to get into, like whether they want to become a developer or they want to move into cloud space or DevOps or AI, that AI is trending now. So they have to decide what they want to get into, and let's say they want to get into AI or cloud, so they have to start their research on the topics which is required to move into that direction and start learning the basics of that. So once your base is strong, I believe that will help you to, learn more, and maybe like
Yes, yes.
capacity will be increased
Definitely.
to
But
learn more.
here is, if your base is strong, we can easily adapt everything, right? AI also, that is not also big deal. We can adapt easily, but for that also we need to be a strong base in our technical. If you are having
Yeah,
strong base, suppose you are adopted AI and if you are facing any difficulties, you got any troubleshooting challenges, you need to know where you are facing directly these challenges. Because you need to troubleshoot there itself. If you
correct.
don't know why you are facing these issues, then if you are not able to understand, then no use of adopting the AI also.
Correct. And it is like if you are learning something, or if you're, as you said, if you're troubleshooting something, you should be able to explain to anybody, like, like what is the issue, or, how you resolved it, how you troubleshooted it. If you're able to explain that, I think that is a win-win. And to do that, I believe you should try to improve how you communicate. So communication also plays, I think,
Very important
important role.
thing.
And I would say they start during the initial time itself when they're in college. Try to give more presentations in your college, or there are many places where you can give external also, like you have local meetups. You can
This is
try.
many students or even the working professionals also face the challenges. Like they
Oh,
are feeling like introvert, shyness. How can I talk? How can I explain the things? How can I explain the projects or anything while they need to talk in front of the people? They will feel shyness. So this is too much serious problem also. How
yeah.
we can overcome this?
So you said it, you're right. This issue is not only for the freshers or college students, it is also for experienced candidates.
Yes, yes.
And I would say that is completely normal. It's not, like, there's nothing wrong in that. The only thing is like how you overcome that. So, it is like you start to think there are others who are more smarter than you, but that is not right. You have to so you have to start building confidence. Like how do you do that? So maybe you can start learning new things, and once you start, and as I said earlier, like you can start giving some minor presentation, maybe to your friends, or like in support some audience. And if you're not able to do that, you can maybe shadow practice by yourself at home. That is, I think,
Yes,
that will
if you are
also
not
give.
able to do in front of people, you can just create a videos. You can do it with learn
Yeah,
practice and many times. Start with creating
correct.
videos. Then you can start speaking with some of the people. Then you increase with you can talk with the people which you know in your friend
Yeah,
circle. Like as you told, you can then later you can talk about the unknown people. So day by day you will be able to increase your confidence. And once you are able to increase your confidence, yes, then you can go and talk anywhere. That is a most important thing, and in tech field, that is more required because without showcasing your skills, without showcasing your leadership, how can you get into the higher level positions? No one will get that,
true,
right? To get
true,
into the senior level positions, that is the most important factor. They have to
yeah,
deal with it. So because of that problem, many working professionals, many students, they will think because of that introvert, because of that fear, and they will stuck in same company, same positions, right?
true, true.
So, how the person who is stuck in the company, because of that fear or because of they don't have that much clear idea how I need to study or how I need to upskill the latest skills, how I need to work on my next career goals, they are confused about everything, and because of that only they will stuck in the same company, same positions, and they will get frustrated. How others are getting new opportunities, why not to me? So
Yeah.
instead of thinking of that, how they can approach, how they can start think, how they can plan for their career. What is your point of view for this?
Yeah, that's a great question, Sonali. So I believe like if there's any person getting stuck like this, I think they would immediately start, searching for any course. But I would say uh, we have to take a pause and maybe we have to ask certain questions to ourselves, like like why are we getting frustrated in our day-to-day job? Like, are we bored of it? Like, are you bored of the daily routine, what you're doing at your job? uh, like you have to ask yourself, like, the work what you're doing at your workplace, are those skills outdated? Like, is there anything we can improve in that field or in that role what you're doing? So maybe once you ask these questions to yourself, I think the initial answers is the actual answers for you, and using that you can plan like how or what steps you have to take,
Yeah, first we need to analyze ourselves.
yeah.
Then according to that, what we want, according to that, we can create a plan, proper plan.
So
Suppose you can
let's
take one example, and can you explain the situation? You can take any situation and how done that situation they can plan for themselves. So it will be better to imagine and adapt it and get more clear idea about that.
uh, okay. Let's stick to a topic called DevOps. We'll take to that as a common topic.
Okay.
So yeah. So like let's say like if the person wants to upskill in DevOps. So maybe and let's say let's assume like person is in a support role, or it can be in admin role, whatever role he's in, and he wants to upskill. So I would say, like, if they are administrator, like, well, you will already be working in a Linux environment. I think that is a good, very good help, because like Linux is the base, and on top of that, like, you have to start focusing on networks or networking topics. That can be, you know, uh, there are different tools. Like, you can start learning some programming languages. Like, since you are in already in Linux, you can you will be aware of Shell or Bash. That will help you. So once your base is strong, you can next concentrate on the next advanced topics. Like, you can pick up some cloud. Like, you have AWS, Azure, and GCP. You can pick any cloud which is currently running good in the market, and get the cloud fundamentals well. Like, you can learn that. Then you can start by learning the other topics, like we have automation, we have Ansible, Terraform. You can use that to learn in adopting that in different ways. Or if you have an opportunity to adapt these tools in your current day-to-day work, you can also do that. Like, we can use Ansible and Terraform in many ways, where there are a lot of examples available online. So you can try to implement that and showcase in your current role, and if that excites you to, like, to improve your day-to-day work with some automation, and that will give some confidence to you in what you're learning as well. So that will give you
Yes,
a
yes.
confidence boost, and you can start adapting more faster, and slowly you can get into the CSD pipelines and introducing the
Yes,
to
yes. Because many support people wanted to transition their career in cloud DevOps. So
yeah.
along with job, they can learn side by side these skills first. They need to actually they are working in support means they are having some knowledge on Linux as well. They are
Yeah.
having some knowledge on related to cloud as well. But they don't have that much level of deep understanding of each and every services or each DevOps tools. So they
Yeah.
wanted to learn that things, but they will get confused where to start, how to study, what to do, what not to do. Instead of getting confused, they can plan for themselves. First, I need to start little bit Linux things, whatever I'm having, and whatever the things required for basic things for DevOps. Then they can plan for the next cloud services, whatever the most important 10 to 12 services, and they can plan for the common 5 to 6 DevOps tools. So
Just
the
like prepare a
basic
plan,
things,
maybe.
without
Yeah,
getting confused, if they prepare, it will be more beneficial for them also.
true.
Yeah,
You just
that's
have to plan out in the beginning, like what they have to follow, like step by step, and they can just work on that way.
yeah, yeah. Yes, once they are good with these things, they can explore all other things.
Yeah.
But if we'll see here and there, the different person will give different suggestions according to that. They will get confused and they will get stopped.
True.
So
Yes.
instead of doing that things, you can focus on this way. And if you give a daily some to 1 hour, 30 minutes, or 2 hours of time, depending on their situation,
Exactly.
depending on their planning, they can learn easily anything, not only cloud DevOps related things.
Yeah, it can be any topic.
According to their field, they can learn anything.
True. And especially if you're working anywhere, like, and like we already be having some certain time constraints, so it becomes even more important for you to plan out your roadmap, like how you want to learn and get started to your new role or whatever new things you want to learn. So that plays a very important role.
Yes, yes, yes. And Raghavendra, nowadays I'm started listening. Many people are asking me, can I do this certificate? Can I do that certificate? Can I do which next certificates? So many people are started talking about the certificates. So what do you think? Certificate is the most important, or skill is the most important, or they need to do the certifications or give the more important to the certifications? What is exactly your point of view for this scenario?
As per me, uh, skills are more important than certifications. Yes, certifications have value, but only up to a point. So, like it shows that like you're committed. Like you can, it may prove to others that like you have covered the basics, and like there are certain descriptions which may ask for
Yes, yes.
certification.
Many
You may
job
clear the
descriptions they are mentioning
yeah,
about certificates.
yeah,
But
mentioning that.
according to me, na, certificates opens many doors to us, right? But
Yeah,
to crack that interview, to deal with that opportunities, we need skills most.
yeah.
There is no
See,
option for skills.
certifications will not.
There is an option for certificates, but there is no option for skills.
Correct. So let's say like you have a production issue at midnight. This certifications are no use. They won't train you for it. So like
Correct.
you have to
Actually,
build
that is
your
the point.
skills. You have to know how to troubleshoot. That is the actual skill that is required. Certifications are just I would say namesake. That's it.
Yes,
It's
yes. Go
good
inside
for you to
we
have it.
can say that with the help of certificates, you can crack the interview, go inside the company also. But while working exactly on the skills is important.
True.
Okay, that is too much important. So, you given many insights about the freshers, and now we will talk about the AI related things. Many people have started thinking, will AI might replace job, or AI is going to replace my job? So, AI is replacing a job, or AI is creating a job? What is exactly your viewpoint for this?
So, as per me, like my opinion, AI is not going to replace me or anyone, but it is going to change how we work. So, basically, like AI is going to take away all the repetitive works and let us focus on actual. It forcing us to think on actual work what we do, like be it improving ourselves into thinking more about the designing part, like how we can further improve the design to make it more better. Like uh, so, basically, the AI is going to help us or be with us as super fast junior engineers. Like like it is going to help me move things faster. Like I don't feel like uh, much issues with it because like I believe it's going to help. Like everybody is making use of it. It is very helpful for everybody, and it is also opening a lot more opportunities for us to learn new things. like the developer, be it developers or DevOps engineers or data or architects, everyone are making use of it effectively and or can make use of it more effectively. So it is not like any competition with AI. Like we have to just evolve with it, just learn how we can improve ourselves along with AI.
Okay. So, can you give us just one or two examples how AI is helping in a DevOps field?
Interesting question. So I would, give an example of a tool which I recently came up with. I was really surprised at looking at that tool. The tool name is InfraCode Base, and they are a new company. Like I think they are still evolving, and it's gonna be huge soon. So I will just
What
tell you, like,
exactly they are working, how it is working, and how they are helping to us?
yeah. So I'll just give you some examples. So first thing I would like to say is, like, it is going to remove a huge amount of repetitive work for DevOps or even DevSecOps engineers, like who spend months or for some certain tasks they may spend years on. So it's going to change. Like, instead of sitting down with like to write Terraform files or YAML files from scratch, the tool can generate, completely production ready infrastructure code in minutes. So it is not limited to any particular language, like not example Terraform. It's not limited to Terraform. It is we can it can generate code in Pulumi or Azure, ARM or CloudFormation. There are many formats available. So we can create code in any format we need. So I'll give a couple of examples of this tool, like how it can be useful. So let's say, like, if you want to do cloud migration, like you want to move your applications from AWS to Azure. Usually companies may take years of time to plan it, execute it, but here in this tool, we can tag our AWS account and ask it to scan it, like what is available, and we can select our application. Maybe we can give certain prompts to it to select that particular group and fetch the details. And we can
Okay.
ask it to just generate a Terraform code and move it to Azure Cloud. It will just scan everything, and it will start creating the code for you. It will replicate whatever services you are used in AWS. The similar services it will replicate in Azure, and it will generate a code for you with uh, you can mention, like, you almost more secure code, and also give the cost comparisons. So it will give you all the details with breakups and push it to your GitHub. So the team who is taking months or certain years to complete the whole task, this we can complete in minutes or even
Minutes. It's saving too much time and too much headache.
yeah. And one more example I would like to share is, like, like if your architect is sharing a diagram, some architecture diagram, this is the
Okay.
format we need, and this is how it should work. So what we can do is just take that architecture diagram and drop it here and ask it to write, let's say,
So
Terraform
based
code.
on the prompt also that application is creating infra code, and based on the architecture diagram also it is creating an infra code within a minutes.
Based on the architecture, it will generate, and we can ask it to, let's say, I'll tell it, like, this is the architecture diagram. I want Terraform code for AWS, or along with that, I can tell it multi-cloud or multi-environment code. I want
Okay.
it all. I want all these. Let's say we have WAF in Azure. WAF principles to be implemented with all security practices, and I need the cost breakdown. So once hit the enter, everything is generated in front of you in minutes, and the code is pushed to your GitHub repository.
It's
And
very
you have all
awesome,
you have everything.
Devendra.
So the time you're spending there is in companies are, let's say, 1 or 2 weeks or maybe more. It is done within 1 hour,
Yes,
or
yes.
let's say not even 1 hour. I would say 20 to 30 minutes. Your
Oh,
work is
it's saving lots of time, na?
Yes,
It's really amazing.
and it's it's an amazing tool, and it's a bit scary as well because like with the amount of uh, ease it is helping us in completing this task. It is really good.
Yes, it's
And I
really good.
believe all engineers should explore this tool. I'm going to post many details about this in coming days. So maybe you can have a look at my posts.
Sure, sure, sure. Definitely, we will explore the tools and we will get the insights from that. And we will see what are the possibilities. Yes, we will explore. And one
Yeah.
more question I'm getting means like about the career gap. So, if the person is having the career gap, he will face many challenges while he apply for the next job, or how can they tackle for the career gaps?
So career gap. Earlier, it used to be a problem, but I would say nowadays that is not going to cause a big issue because, like, almost I think there are many people who are taking breaks and upskilling themselves, or some people are going through layoffs or health issues or family responsibilities. So there are many things which some people are going are facing issues. So and let's say you have a certain gap. So like it's all about rebuilding your confidence. So it's all about like whatever you have learned in all your previous years. Like you just have to go through it again. Like maybe glancing at your basics because like we would already be knowing what we have to do, but certain basics or topics which we may have to know to uh, refresh our mind to get that muscle memory for the complex topics. Like we may have to go through certain topics which will help us to remember all those. So it's and also I believe it is how confidently you would explain the gap. So like you have to talk to people without fear. You have to stop treating it like a red flag. You have to stop treating your gap as a red flag because like that shows that.
Actually, now many companies will ask. Actually, what happens? Many people resign the company and start looking for the next job. That is also one scenario. And while giving the interview, while upgrading themselves, they will have some months of gap or within a years of gap. So they will feel the challenges. So that types of gap also, how they are going to address or how they have to handle in the interviews.
Yes, so here the confidence plays a major role. So let's say if we have a year gap, so uh, companies would ask you, obviously, like like what you have done in this 1 year, and they would expect you to be confident enough to for you to answer or showcase what you have done. You may face some issues, but even that you have to explain with confidence. That should not be like that is because of this I was not able to do anything else. But yeah, because like after certain period, certain issues may get resolved or may pass. But if you're planning to get back into the job, you will have to upskill yourself because like 1 year, the technology is right now it is moving very fast, so you will have to, match up or catch up with the race with what is going on in the market. So, whatever field you are in, like try to do your research, what's going on in your field, and try to uh, catch up with that.
Side by side, one more option is there. You can do the freelancing as well. And
Yeah.
whatever the projects you are getting, you can upgrade yourself. You can stay updated with the skills and skill set, and you can work on your relevant skills, and you can help others as well. And you can, that is as a secondary opportunities, you can think, and along with your job, you can earn as well as side by side from that also.
So, not only freelancing, I would say even volunteering also helps because like there are many. We can take example of GitHub repositories where people are voluntarily helping them to grow. there are like open source tools we can tell, there are many open source tools where many people are updating the details so that they're contributing in some or the other way. And if you're planning to do this, like even when you're working, there's no harm, because like you're just trying to learn something, and this will help you to also learn something new. If it's something else out of your comfort zone, like what you're learning, it will help you to grow as well.
Yeah, that's also a great idea. And you can do consulting and like that work as well along
Yeah,
with that. So that is also helpful to fill out your gap.
true.
So instead of staying blank, you can work on your skills, practice.
Yes, and if you are doing that during that gap, and you will have certain confidence to answer back in the interview that, like, yeah, I had a gap, but I was doing freelancing and doing this volunteering work, contributing to the open source tools, and that will be a really good boost for you.
Yes, yes. So, Raghavendra, last question from my side is how mentors plays role in your career, in your life?
So, mentors like have played a very good, huge role in my life, I would say. To begin with, like, yeah, parents are the first mentors for anybody. I know. Apart from them, like I had few more. Like I had my cousin brother, like who had helped me right from the beginning, like during my college days or graduating days. I have met some few wonderful senior engineers in my career, the beginning stage of my career, like who like they have guided me in certain ways, which could help me decide few things, what direction I want to go. Uh, a few years ago, like I met one an amazing guy. Like he is more than a mentor to me. Actually, like he's a mentor, but he means more than a mentor to me, and he has changed the way how I think. Like he has pushed me to a limit. Like like I do had to stop thinking about the outcomes, but sorry, I had to start thinking about the outcome, but not the task. Like so mentors' real value is like nothing like is not it is like he may expect you to expand how you thinking. Your thinking capability will be improved. Like he will find out some blind spots on you. He will try to push you out of your comfort zone and remind you what you're capable of. Even though you may or may not be knowing what you're capable of, but they may see something in us and push us to do that. And I believe there are some rare cases where people find that kind of person. So yeah, like I
Yes,
got
yes.
someone like that. And
Really, I agree with you. The true mentor, what they do, they will watch silently you. If you are doing any wrong things, that itself they will correct you. They will observe you silently. So
yeah,
that
yeah,
is the main important thing.
true.
And according to your growth, according to the better opportunities for you, they will guide you according to that. So
Yeah. So we just need someone like who can be honest to us. That's it. Like we don't need someone who is perfect. Like we don't need perfection. Nobody can be perfect. So
yes,
like we
yes,
just
nobody
need
can
someone
be
who can be
perfect. If
honest
the
to us.
person
Who
is
can
yeah, if the person is saying I'm perfect, then that person is definitely lying.
So yeah, like being honest is not only from their end, like it's vice versa. I would say, like it's from the both ends. So it all depends on how how is your relation with that person, and yeah, it's all I would say how basically the communication plays important role. Like because like if you don't open up, nobody can help you.
Yes, yes, I truly agree. And having the mentor in our life is I can feel that that is like a blessings.
Yeah,
So we cannot say like anything. That is, I can feel that only like a big blessings from God.
yeah, true.
Yeah. So last message, what you wanted to give from your sides to our audience?
Uh, I would like to say, uh, like, you have to start building your confidence. So you have to, if you're learning something new, it starts from basic. Ask someone who is in that field and take their help to prepare your roadmap. Stick to that roadmap. Follow all the required details, what is needed, and go for small wins. Do one task at a day. Like if you do one task, like you can slowly, you can do bigger things with that confidence, and that in turn will help you in your job search or even in your professional career. This can be implemented in any role like you want. Like if you are a developer, like if you are cloud engineer, DevOps engineer, or AI, whatever role you are looking for, go for it. But make sure you're doing your putting your efforts by learning the skill, not just going for it.
Yeah, that's great. And if you are having any doubts, if you wanted to clarify anything, if you want career guidance, feel free to reach out to us, to me, to Raghavendra. If you need any technical help, anything, you can feel free to reach out to us. We'll help you definitely.
Sure.
Thank you so much, Raghavendra. In a busy time, you are giving so much time. You are given so much insights, valuable thoughts, valuable guidance from your side. Thank you so much for everything. Thank you.
Thank you, Sonali, for inviting me.
Thank you.